All right, I'm going to show you how to mount a door onto the door fender stand. Like I say, these things slide on and off. Usually for doors, I'll put the center support on the inside, and these, go to the outside. When you're doing a fender, it's just the reverse. I'll have this on the lower part of the fender and this towards the top. So I'm going to go ahead and mount it. What I want to do, I want to lock my casters. I'm going to leave these loose. Just lift my door up. I find a couple symmetrical holes on the back side. Found the holes. So I'll take this center support here. I'll just hold my knee out where I want the door now. Just put it where I want it, tighten all my knobs. And it's just that easy to load a door onto the door fender. Now I'm going to go ahead and mount a fender on this. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to lock my casters. And I'll leave these loose. In this, I leave the rear support, just go to the back side of the fender on this one, so whatever side. So I leave that loose as well. All right, I take my fender, I find the front bolt hole that I want to use, and I just pick one in the back. So I've got it hooked. So now I'll come along to secure the bottom of the fender. I'll just hold my knee out to where I want it to be. And I have all these loose. Okay, and then I got it where I want it to be. I just start tightening the knobs. Tighten this. All right, I've got my fender mounted. So now I'll just come up and put a little bit of slight pressure on these T's just to tighten everything up. So that's all there is to it. It's really simple to mount fenders on the door fender stand. You can do it in seconds. Like I say, you have full access to the backside. Next, I want to talk to you about maintenance on the door fender stand. We strongly recommend when they're brand new, spray them, put a couple good coats of booth coating on them. And like I say, even in a high production shop, you might only have to pressure wash it and recoat it 3-4 times a year. But I mean, it's just night and day different how well the rack will work when everything slides properly. Next, I want to show you something new that we came out with. We know how difficult the overspray is on these racks inside the spray booth, and especially on our hooks, because you're getting complete paint coverage, because this is right where it holds it, so you get multiple coats of paint every time you use a rack. So we know the buildup is really intense right in here. So we've come up with these rubber sleeves, and it's like, say, if you have an existing rack and you want to start putting these on, these are going to be available for the door fender, single and double, and they're also going to be available for our ultra rack. So say if you have an existing rack and you want to start using these, what I would suggest, just grind off all your overspray, get it down, it can be bare metal at that point, and then just slip this on top. So these are all form fitted to match your hooks. So get it in place, and then just take some electrical tape, because they do have an adhesive, but it will not stick to an existing. So then just go along, put a couple pieces of tape on it, 3-4 spots, and you're going to be good. And then, like say, once a month, just come along, cut the back side off, throw it away, put a new one on. They're inexpensive. It's just a lot easier for maintaining your rack with these rubber sleeves. There are a lot of advantages to the door fender single. And like say what I have here, I have like, okay, here's our door. So I can just flip this like this. And with my fender, now I can line it up, say I'm spraying the door and the fender of the same vehicle. Now I can line it up just like it sits on the car. So it doesn't matter what your air pressure is, it's going to spray the same. You're going to get better color matches. It's just a great rack. There's a lot of advantages to the door fender single.